Major new openings from Hollywood to Culver City, winter events, plenty of holiday magic, and even an iconic institution returning to downtown LA. The days may be shorter, but there's still so much happening this winter in sunny Los Angeles, and I've got the best updates and events you need to know about. But if you could take a moment to tap that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future updates or fun videos in Los Angeles or elsewhere, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's dive in. Helm's Bakery is back. Alright, I know its old location has been the site of several dining destinations for quite a while now, including the delicious Pasta Sisters, but the actual bakery itself is also now back, after 55 years. The original Helm's Bakery was the supplier of the 1932 Olympics in LA, hence why the Olympic rings are a part of their logo. It eventually closed in 1969 but is now reopening in a 14,000 square foot space. A variety of American and European options like cherry pies, egg sandwiches, chicken pot pies, and prepared meals will all be available. Another bakery in Highland Park has been catching attention for their creative and unique offerings. Modu, Korean-inspired Modu, which means all or everything in Korean, aspires to incorporate all aspects of intentionality and attention to detail in their products, featuring everything from mochi brownies, mochi muffins, coffee, tea, and matcha. It looks like a very light and inviting place. Now, one place, or I suppose it's two places actually, that I would not recommend are the new Rokusho and Udatsu sushi spots in Hollywood. Despite them taking many publications by storm and being very hyped up, the restaurants are actually located inside an apartment building on a very dead section of Sunset Boulevard, and from what I experienced during my visit, are wildly average and overpriced for what you get. It's from the same people that run Yamashiro in Hollywood, another spot I regard as overrated. The owner is a former Hollywood executive, and to me at least, the epitome of the worst type of restaurants in LA. All for show, low actual quality, and pricey spots that frankly give this city's otherwise amazing food scene a bad image. That being said, just down the street from there is a brand new Thai spot that I definitely would recommend checking out. From the owners of Love to Eat Thai Bistro, one of the best Thai spots in all of Los Angeles, comes the new Thai street food by Love to Eat Express. It's modeled after the Rain Cow Gang street food stalls that are common sights in Bangkok, Thailand, with a series of rotating daily dishes you can select from for takeout. A great option if you want to try Love to Eat but may not have time to visit the main restaurant next door or just want to bring the food back to your home or hotel. Love to Eat was one of the first places I featured on this channel. I love it, and the owners are so friendly, which makes this new express spot an excellent addition. Another favorite LA spot of mine has opened not one, but two new locations. 33 Taps. They're one of my top picks for happy hours, and I've long enjoyed visiting the Silver Lake one. There's now a new 33 Taps in downtown LA, right by the crypto arena, and featuring an expansive space both inside and out that I got to visit on a preview night, and it was very impressive. The other new location is in West Hollywood, right in the heart of the Santa Monica Boulevard nightlife district. Both of these locations are still offering the same good old happy hour and delicious bites and drinks. I'm very excited to hang out at them in the future. Another opening I'm looking forward to is a new American Beauty Steakhouse at the Grove, where they also plan to have a pickup window for The Window. The Window is one of my all-time favorite cheap smash burgers in Los Angeles. It's slated to open in late fall 2024, although at the moment it only says coming soon for the status on its page. And if you're looking for a new spot that's more of a fancy option, Somni is reopening this December in West Hollywood following a 4-year hiatus. When it opens, Somni will match Vespertine for having the most expensive meal in Los Angeles at $495 per person. Oof. Better be good. Not sure I can afford visiting that, but let me know if you end up going and enjoying it. Stay tuned for news on another reopening of an iconic LA spot, but for now, here's some of the most important and notable updates around the LA area. Should we start with some good news or bad news? Alright, let's do the good. Construction of the People Mover at LAX is remaining on track, for now, to have an opening in late 2025. The Aviation and Century Station finally opened at the beginning of November as part of a reconfiguration for the K line, or more commonly known as the Crenshaw line, that continues it down to Redondo Beach and is part of preparations for its upcoming connection to LAX's People Mover. Good news for the Port of Los Angeles as well, which has been awarded what's been described as an unprecedented $411 million grant from the EPA to help them transition to electric cargo moving equipment and curb pollution at America's busiest port. It will finance the purchase of over 400 pieces of equipment and reduce smog forming emissions by 55 tons and carbon emissions by 41,500 tons. Funding comes from the Biden administration's Inflation Reduction Act. But there's also fears of Harborgeddon by the port, where the St. Vincent Thomas Bridge will be closing for 16 months in either late 2025 or early 2026. About 53,000 trips are taken across the bridge daily, and there are concerns about the noises and pollution from heavy cargo being diverted into neighboring communities. LA Council member Mick Kosker stressed the need for Caltrans to take direct action in ensuring traffic is steered away from neighboring streets and towards freeway alternatives. Over by USC, Expo Park is also receiving some money, this one being $351 million in state funding approved for a master plan that will create plenty of green space over underground parking that's meant to replace the current ground level lots. This new open space will span 6 acres in size, include a 3-story building as the park's headquarters, and will also have public restrooms. Plans are for it to be completed by 2027, in time for the 2028 Olympics. Speaking of Expo Park, the long-delayed construction on the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art is nearing completion and currently on track to open at some point in 2025. Heading down to Disneyland, the iconic theme park is increasing prices on attendees 10 years of age and older, again. One of the reasons I haven't been back in the last 2 years, with the highest priced one-day ticket now being $206, an increase of 6.2%. I guess if the demand is there, you just gotta pay up in order to go. Now looking into major events and activities worth considering this winter season. The very popular LA coffee chain Alfred is collabing with French fashion house Ami Paris for the whole month of November, with Ami taking over the Melrose Place location of Alfred and offering a few specialty drink items. I stopped by and the Mont Blanc creme latte tasted exquisite. Velvety, creamy, slightly sweet. I definitely recommend. The decor both inside and out that's part of the takeover definitely gave off some strong Parisian vibes. Spewing off a few event dates now, so feel free to pause at any point if you wish to make a note of something. For the last week of November from the 22nd to December 1st is the annual LA Auto Show, located in downtown LA's Crypto Arena. Wicked is coming to Pantages Theater in Hollywood starting December 4th and playing through February 2nd. Billie Eilish is hitting up the Inglewood Forum from December 15 to the 21st. A December 21st Latin Music Festival at Dodger Stadium will feature Shakira, Enrique Iglesias, Pitbull, amongst others. A Christmas-themed show to watch would be the Long Beach Nutcracker, a highly acclaimed annual performance. It includes a full live orchestra, a real horse, flying sleigh, and pyrotechnics. It'll be playing from December 14 to the 22nd. For New Year's Eve, the Forever Midnight Fest at the LA Convention Center will have over 24 performers, including Diplo and Tiesto. For some art and culture, the Climate Change exhibition by Josh Klein, full of sci-fi themed installations meant to depict rising seas and unchecked capitalism, will be available in downtown Grand Avenue's Museum of Contemporary Art until January 5th. And as Mariah Carey would say, it's time. The holiday season is here, with plenty of magic and wonder to see and do. Here's a few of my favorite options. LA Zoo Lights are back November 15 to January 5th. Really great option for animal lovers and featuring many excellent light displays. Enchanted Forest of Light will also be running all holiday season from November 16 to January 5th at Descanso Gardens, just northeast of LA, with new additions this year including a model railroad. Another railroad to check out is the annual Holiday Light Festival train ride with the Griffith Park and Southern Railroad. I've previously featured all 3 of these events in a holiday activities video for Los Angeles. They're all great options, especially the Holiday Railroad and Griffith Park for families with children. Yuletide Cinemaland movies with street food cinema is taking place in Heritage Square throughout November. Heritage Square is a museum park full of historical Victorian homes that really add to the atmosphere and vibes. Screenings of films such as Elf, Home Alone, and A Christmas Story will be taking place this holiday season. Fireside Films by the Rooftop Cinema Club is another movie screening option. Rooftop Cinema Club is a personal favorite of mine. Seating is cozy, and for the fireside series, there will be outdoor heaters and complimentary hot beverages. There's also a lot of ice skating rink options everywhere from downtown to Santa Monica, but I personally think these are quite overpriced and not really that worth it. It's just not the vibe in sunny Los Angeles. One place I do think is always fun for locals and tourists alike, though, is Christmas at the Grove. The atmosphere and decor is so gorgeous and magical and truly does transport you to a winter wonderland right here in the heart of LA. The official opening ceremony for the Christmas tree lights will take place on November 25th, hosted by Lance Bass and culminating in a fireworks finale. There's also a new Christmas market coming to the Arts District of downtown LA and available from the end of November until Christmas Eve at the Row DTLA, where Smorgasbord is held most Sundays. Tickets are about $20 and promise handmade goods, festive food, drinks, and some fun holiday activities. If you're down in Orange County, Costa Mesa's Winter Fest is a fun event spanning from November 22nd to the 5th of January, making it an option for everything from Thanksgiving to New Year's. Oh, and of course I need to mention the annual Hollywood Christmas Parade on December 1st that goes along Hollywood and Sunset Boulevards. I live nearby and it's always such a blast. A fun festival spectacle full of floats, performers, and celebrities to watch and enjoy. Something I'm certainly looking forward to following a stressful start to November. There's also an iconic institution reopening in downtown Los Angeles, one in which we've been following the progress on in my other updates videos this year. Clifton's. Closed since 2023 due to a burst water pipe flooding the building, its Pacific Seas Bar reopened to limited reservations in the fall, and it's now nearly completely back for the winter and holidays, with 4 of their themed lands being open to the public, in addition to having a new food menu. This multi-level venue has so many different unique and creative spaces to explore, definitely worth a visit. So those are your winter 2024 updates for Los Angeles, the best things you need to know. Did I miss anything? Also, I just wanted to take a moment and say that there's so much going on in the world right now, and I know that there's a lot of very anxious and stressed people out there, myself included. This channel will always be a welcoming, open place, and I hope that my videos provide even a little bit of joy every time you watch them. Feel free to share below anything in Los Angeles or somewhere else that brings you joy. I'd love to know. Love y'all, and happy holidays!